Chasing happiness, running through the rain, turning all the little things into something great. With every heartbeat, we're finding our way. This is the moment, today's the day.
Welcome back to another episode of Chasing Happiness. Today we are discussing things that make us happy. Chloe, you can
What
start.
makes me happy? What makes me happy? That's a great question.
So as a busy mum, what things do you do for yourself in the evening or when you have time on your own to just go, okay, calm my mind, rewire, this is what I'm going to focus on for half an hour.
The main thing that I would do and I recommend massively is, now I haven't been doing it great myself at the minute. I won't lie, I'm not perfect. I've been going through a little break, but I swear by just going out for a walk. It is the best thing. I am very much like a music person. I don't think I would have gotten through my life without music. That's how much it is important to me. Every day I can't go without it. So in the evenings, once I have my boys in bed, I'm lucky that I live with my mom and my brother, so they will keep an ear out for the boys. I go for a walk, and it is the best thing ever. It's the best therapy because I just put in my music. It's blaring loud. I don't have to think about anything, and it just gives me that little bit of time to shut down and breathe. And I've noticed, because I haven't been doing it, that I haven't been getting that time, to breathe. So I definitely would recommend that massively. It's a huge thing, and a huge thing that I always used to do. Just brings me joy because you're out there, especially in the summer. The evenings are long. It's pretty in the evenings. The sky is pretty. It smells lovely. I can't even explain it. The little joy that it brings me of just going for a walk in the evening.
I'm one of those weirdos. I actually quite like when it's raining as well. Obviously not when I have the boys. Then I'm like, oh, I can't go. But if it's raining in general, I'm like, it is. I don't understand the people that can't smell rain.
Yeah.
It is. You can smell rain, especially if it's been hot for days.
Yeah.
And then there's rain. I'm like, leave me out here forever.
Yeah. You can just walk outside and you'd be like, it rained. Even though if you might be able to see that it visually rained, you're like, I can smell the rain.
Yeah. No, I love that. And I do think that it's not just the walking or the music aspect for you. I think it's just being out in nature, isn't it?
And then it's pretty, you're looking at the skies. There's something I always said about being outside. It's a nice evening, the summertime especially, because I would struggle in the winter when it's dark and stuff and when you can't get out. It's just being out and you can just breathe, and you're looking at the pretty skies and you're looking at the pretty flowers and you're looking at everything. I think it's beautiful because it does just make you instantly feel better, So that is something that I would swear by, is one thing that brings me immense happiness and helps me, is just getting out.
And it's
outside.
good for you as well.
Yeah, it is. You're exercising, you're getting out, you're doing what you should probably be doing. Again, I haven't been doing it. I know I need to get back. I feel like a hypocrite in the sense that I'm like, do this. But no, it's an amazing thing, I think. I swear by it. I think everyone should do it. I think it makes a massive difference. And it doesn't have to be a sprint. It doesn't have to be this huge run.
It doesn't even have to be fast walking.
Stroll,
you can just dawdle and be like, oh, a pretty flower, as you said. Or that view over there is stunning. I know even when I was doing proper walks, intense fast walking intentionally around my mum's place, I'd always have to stop where my brother is now building his house because rude. I'd have to stop and just take in the view.
Just how amazing it is.
Yeah, because you're literally elevated the whole way up. I have taken friends on it and they have not gotten up there without about 10 breaks. But it's when you get up there, it's so windy, but you see the whole view of the land literally, and you can't hear a thing because the wind is hitting you, so you hear nothing and you just have to take it in for a second. And I'd only stop for a minute, maybe 2 minutes, take it all in, take a video. I have about 30 videos of the exact same view, just different weather, and then I'd go off again and I'm like, okay, I'm good now, I'm good. I can breathe.
I think life is so busy now, just in general, with the roles that we have within life, but I think just in general, you've social media, you've so much, you're always on. There isn't a second, technology is there. To just take even half an hour to just be outside, I think it makes such a positive impact on you.
I find it funny that a lot of people I would have spoken to, the things that they're like, oh yeah, the thing that I do to chill and relax is watch TV, watch a movie. And then I'm like, for me, it's, I want a book, a book. Or I want to be outside listening to the water. or even if it's raining, like I can sit out under the veranda and just listen to the rain. I'm still dry. It's things like this. And I'm like, when did we start losing the almost the escapism?
See, I feel like it's a lot of it is just mindless, like numbing, like scrolling.
But that's
now,
me, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So like if I go on TikTok, I'm there for like 6 hours and I'm like, when did the time go?
I've noticed that even recently myself, that like, that's what I mean. Like I haven't been doing these things. And I actually was thinking about that driving here today. I was like, what do I do in the evenings now when the boys are in bed? And I'm like, I literally am just like, I might be doing a bit of editing. Other than that, I'm like, I'm just on my phone. And I'm like, how sad is that you're just spending hours just scrolling? Like it's mind numbing, because what you actually get out of it? Can you stand back and go, from those 3 hours that you sat there and scrolled on TikTok, what did you achieve? Nothing.
No, I actively have put, because I knew from my brain that it was not even putting me in like a bad headspace or anything. I was just getting headaches from being on the phone and stuff. Plus, I don't wear my glasses, so you know it is what it is. So I've actively gone and put timers on them.
That's a great idea.
So I have 15 minutes for like Instagram, 15 minutes for Facebook, 15 for TikTok, and 5 for Snapchat, because realistically I'm never on Snapchat. And then I'm logged out. So that's why I've started doing the Grow with Joe exercises on YouTube, because I'm like, oh, well, I've nothing else to do now. Let's exercise.
I think once you free up that time, because I feel like a lot of it is just filled with that mind-numbing stuff, that you're like, oh, I can actually go outside, or oh, I can do exercise, or I can do all these different things. But I think even the way that the world is now, or society is, or whatever it is, the way that we've become accustomed is we're addicted to technology. We're addicted to our phones. And we're not giving ourselves the chance to do all these things that can bring us a little bit of joy.
And that's it. Like when I, like if I was to scroll on social media, 9 times out of 10, I walk away not in a great headspace. And it's not even that I've seen anything bad. It could be literally, oh, that person like is living such a much better life, you know, like look how beautiful their house. I have a beautiful house. Why am I comparing?
But even little things like, I know that like when I'd scroll, like it was something silly, but it would put me in such, like there could be like concert tickets or something. I'd be like, I'd love to go. Can't go because I can't afford it, or I can't for whatever reason. Then I'd be like, oh. And then I'm so down because of something so silly that I'm like, just put it away.
When have I ever wanted to go on a foreign holiday? I don't like planes. I'm good in Ireland, but I see someone on a foreign holiday and I'm like, oh,
I want to go.
I want to go. They got to go. So I was like, no, we're putting timers on. We're going to go back to the things that I enjoy. Like the way she exercises is, there's a lot of like dancey things. So you're still moving your whole body. You're still sore.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me. You're still sore. I'm a bit. But it's giving me back that enjoyment and stuff of, oh, I'm looking after myself. I'm looking after myself physically, mentally, everywhere. And then if the boys are here, or if they're not having an app or whatever, they can join me. And like, isn't that better?
Yeah, that they can see
them being on the phone, being like, What'd you say? Oh, yeah. No, you know, let's do something together. It's exercises to Lorgan knows. Exercise. It's exercise.
That's so cute, though.
I know, yeah. It's because you have to give extra.
Yeah.
He's not doing it accidentally. It's because you have to give extra.
Sure.
I said it one time, being like, oh, because you have to work extra hard. So it's turned into a thing. Is there other things that you do or that you enjoy that?
I think since I'm going to say that I feel like
taking a break momentarily.
I feel like a little bit of a hypocrite when I speak, because I'm like, oh, I'm so great, I do all these things, but I have gone through a funk. You've not, like, we're not all perfect. Like we do take things,
and it's allowed.
So we all go through these little funks that like we need to get back. So as I'm talking, I'm like, I want to do all these things now. Reiki is a massive thing, like our self-healing. Since we've gotten into that, I feel like that is a massive thing that helps us like feel better. I know obviously not everyone can do that, but if you can get some Reiki, it's amazing. We do our self-healings. It does make you feel better. Meditation is a thing that I'm trying to get into. It is hard, but I'll noticed.
Be putting out mine soon.
Yeah,
I just need to record.
Perfect. There you go. It's such a, like, again, I think that it's silence, like we just need it sometimes. You know, I think people struggle with it, but I feel like just a moment to just breathe. So I've been trying. I actually downloaded this app that it sets a timer and everything for you, and it gives you like little things, and it sets reminders every day. And on your phone, you can set a little intention. So like when you go onto your screen, when you are on your phone, it'll show like the intention for the day, and then it'll remind you like for your meditation.
That's cute.
It's actually really cool. I'm gonna show it to you, but you meditate anyways. Like I've been trying to get into it. But that journaling is another good thing. Just getting all your things out.
I think a lot of what comes with like meditation and journaling though, and I know something that I struggled with for a long time. I think it's when you think you have to do it.
Yeah.
It becomes so hard.
It becomes a task. You're like, oh, I have to do this
So
now.
for me, I've taken the pressure off. So if at the end of the day, my form of journaling is literally, I had a crap day and that's all I can write.
Cool. Yeah.
I got out that I had a bad day.
Yeah.
I don't need to worry about it now.
Because I feel like sometimes people are like, you have to write down what you're grateful for. You have to do this.
Yeah, you have to have
this.
3 grateful points, 3 intentions. You have to have an essay of what you need to
trauma
discuss.
And what you need to go through.
Yeah, I know, like you can literally, if you're having a great day and you want to put down how great a day it was, talk about it.
Yeah.
If you're having a crap day and you literally want to say, I had a crap day and I don't want to do this, that's
just
okay
put it down.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get it out. But I've taken the pressure away and now I literally just put out whatever I want to put out when I want to put it out. The meditation, I'm getting better at since studying it. Yeah.
It's quite a hard thing to, obviously I'm just trying to do it, but it is because, again, I think we're so used to like non-stop, and then you have to stop. But you're like,
for me as well, a lot of the meditations I was listening to were visualizations, and I have learned through studying meditation, I don't have the imagination to visualize.
Yeah, it's not your thing.
It's not how I work. So like, if you're like, picture this tree, I have to literally picture one I already know.
It's hilarious thing because I can do
exactly. But like if I'm like describing this tree, you can make that in your brain. And I'm like, that is not what the tree I saw that one time 7 years ago looked like. I can't do this. And it was something I've talked to, different people that teach meditation or do meditation or my tutor about. I can see what I already know.
Yeah.
So if you're on about water, I'll visualize the river. If you're on about the sun, I'll only see the color.
Yeah.
But I can't make out the actual sun. But again, I thought I was meditating wrong because I can't do what you can do. And then I'm like, oh, maybe if I can just bring my flip on it and put it out for people, they can, like, if you don't like mine, cool, go find somebody else's. But now that I'm doing my ones, the way it works for me, and again, taking that pressure away and going, I don't have to do what everybody else can do. How boring.
Yeah.
But it makes me happy doing it my little way. So I'll bring in, for me, what works really well for me is bringing in little affirmations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if I'm like, I need to meditate today because I feel like I wasn't present enough as a mum. Putting in positive affirmations and being like, oh, I did 5 minutes and now I'm great.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's another thing. It doesn't need to be a half hour.
No.
It's literally quiet time. If it's a minute standing outside listening to birds chirping, you've meditated. That is meditation. If you have, like you were saying, blaring music, if you're doing that while doing jobs, your brain's not actively thinking. That is meditating. Yeah. You know what I mean? I think we've given a narrative to things.
You need to be sitting and like that kind of...
that is a form. Yeah. Absolutely. Enjoy it. And if it works for you, great. But I think we need to like strip it back and go, like years ago, people didn't even have this information and look at the things they did. Like for us, both of us, baking.
Yeah.
I can't think when I'm baking because I have to concentrate so much
on the one thing.
On like weighing, I'm like, oh my God, I went 1 gram over. Take that out, But that is a form of meditating because your brain can't physically think of all of these other stressful things. For us bakers, I'm not including you. You can probably multitask, but for us specifically, it's a focus. Our brains have to switch off, and we're just doing this one thing. Yeah. So meditation basically is just quietening your brain in any way you feel the need. But I do, and then you get sweet treats out of it as well. I like baking. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, I get to meditate and I get to eat a sweet treat. Perfection.
Win-win. What would be your kind of go-to things that would like bring you the little joy?
I feel like the thing that I need most, not even that I want, that I need the most, because the weeks that I can't get there, I'm hard to live with. I think I would agree, is Zumba. Oh, like I made you go the morning of my hen because I refuse point blank to miss it. You know what I mean? I just
do not have the coordination. I feel like I'm the kind of person then that I'm just not enjoying it because I'm like, that person is watching me because I'm this and I'm that.
And that's the thing. I love when people say that. Yeah, we can't see, like the amount of times my Zumba instructor is fit to kill me. I'm fully convinced because obviously, so I went from after Lorgie being able to go when she was doing 5 local sessions 5 times a week. Then I dropped to 4 because she moved a session. And then obviously after Caleb, between Lorgan having to go for surgeries and stuff, I just haven't been able to get there as easily. So now I try for once a week, but I don't always get there. Trying to work on it with my husband, but it's fine because I need it back more. But but I don't know the dances.
Mhm.
Like when you came for my hen, I literally was up front and center. I'm like, I got this. There's no dance she can throw at me that I don't
Mhm.
know. Ye look like Muppets, but I'm amazing.
Mhm.
Whereas now I'm like, what is she doing?
Yeah.
But because how I process is I stop and stare, watch you, and then I'll get it. I'm not a person that can do it and get it at the same time. Literally, she's just stared and laughed at me because I'm just stopped and I'm like, what the hell did you just do? But nobody else is paying attention.
Yeah, you see
because
where
everybody else is in the exact same boat. They're like, oh, what did her foot do there? Oh yeah, what's her hand do now?
No.
Did I put in her hand? We have people in my class, literally we're going left and they're going right. And nobody, as long as you're staying in your own space, nobody cares.
Yeah, you see, I just get too in my head, I feel for it, that I'm like, I can't do this because that person's looking at me and this person's looking at me. No, just can't.
Yeah.
Now, it's fun. Like, it is fun. Like, I'm not taking away from that. But it's just funny that, like, it's your thing that brings you the image.
I'm
and
obsessed.
I'm like,
I think for me, it's like that. I'm so focused on what is she doing now? Which way are we going? What's the next dance move? That I can't think. So like there has been days I've gone in and I'm literally on the verge of crying, not because I'm sad, but because I'm just so stressed, overwhelmed, and fuming at something.
Yeah.
And then I come out and I'm like, why was I angry going in there
This is great.
again?
Yeah.
What happened? I love the world. You know what I mean? For me, and it's like loud music, it's dancing, and then I know I'm exercising as well because I come out and I am sweating.
Yeah.
So like for me, it's everything I need nicely packaged into an hour. You know, and then I like all of those people you saw at my hen. It wasn't like, oh, she's taking over, it's her hen. All of those people, we're just like a little Zumba family.
Group, yeah.
If we're not there for 1 week, like the amount of them coming over and they're like, where were you last week? Why weren't you here? And I'm like, I have kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it has become like this
like
little community.
Yeah.
You know, even during pregnancy and everything, they were all constantly coming over, like wanting to check the pump, things like that. And they're my friends.
Oh, but that's sweet.
Yeah, no, but that's what I mean. Like they're my friends in Zumba. So I get to go to like-minded people doing this thing and just
breathe,
forget the world for that hour and then come out, and then I'm a better version of myself because I took that hour for myself.
I think everyone needs to find something like that though.
Yeah.
That just brings them that like immense like time to switch off and joy, because then like that you come out and you're like, life's not so bad. I can do this. I have it again. Because I feel like once we fall into the routine of this and keep going with everything that's like tough and hard, that it just becomes very overwhelming. That life just becomes not very overwhelming to a bad point, but you're like, I can't do anything because this, and this. I think we need routine and finding that one thing that brings us a little bit of joy to just pause and be like, I can do this.
And I think it being something that's good for us physically as well is helping, because for me, like if I have to go to the gym without a plan, I'm like, what?
I'm just going on the treadmill for an hour.
Exactly. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to push because I don't know what I'm doing. Like when I have my plan, I'm cool.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's just intimidating. But as well, I find having to go to gym on my own intimidating anyway.
Yeah.
Whereas going to this, we literally have, I want to say like there's maybe 17-ish, 18-year-olds. They might be a bit younger. All the way up to probably like late 60s, early 70s. Everybody's
such
there.
a wide variety.
Yeah. We have men, we have women, we have tiny athletic people, we have people that have had kids like me trying to lose the weight. We have all like such a variety.
Yeah.
It's such a flavor variety. I love the whole thing. But it's something where I'm like, I can exercise as well. I can try and lose the weight, but I enjoy it. I'm not stressing myself. Whereas the gym for me is a stressful
It's quite overwhelming as well, because I feel like when you walk into the gym, you're like, everyone knows exactly what they're doing and I haven't a clue and I look like I don't know what I'm doing.
And the times I was always able to go, I had what I call the bodybuilders.
Yeah.
Do you know the ones, and they'd be like flexing into the mirror and I'm like,
sure, we went sometimes and we were just alongside people and they were literally just checking themselves out, which isn't a bad thing.
No, it's great. It's just, it's very intimidating when you're a person going in aware of
starting kind of trying to
aware of the fact that you're a beginner. You know where you want to lose these bits, and you know you're trying to almost like we were going in baggy t-shirts and that's because we're not confident.
The biggest thing,
and then you have this person right in your face being like, look at how toned and muscly I am. I'm like, dude, can you do it over there? Like, I have those muscles too. They're just packaged. Do you know what I mean? I'll put bubble wrap on them for a minute. Like, leave me alone. That I found that very intimidating. And like, they were lovely. It wasn't that like they come over and help me if I didn't know. how to use something, or if I was struggling with things, they would come over and help. But you almost have that preset, I'm not good enough to be here.
A lot of, I think, these things that we're talking about, we have a preconceived idea of what they should be or what we should be doing. Whereas if you actually just breathe and take it, like the gym, just walk in there, like you're fine. Like it might be intimidating, or like somebody, like I have a preconceived idea of what everyone is thinking or whatever. It's not that. Like you just need to go try these things.
I think that's it as well, and it's finding the thing that suits you. Because I even remember my first Zumba classes having no idea what was going on. Like I was the one going left when everybody else was going right. Hadn't a clue what was happening, but I had so much fun doing it. Like I enjoyed being wrong. You know, whereas in the gym I'm like, again, overthinking, because I'm like, if I'm wrong, how much am I going to hurt myself? You know, I'm just making a fool of myself at the dance. Or like even with going back to like the baking and stuff, if I get it wrong,
you get it wrong,
I just put it in the bin, or try and salvage it with ice cream. Everything is salvageable with ice cream. You know what I mean? I think taking these things and going, like, there's nobody saying you have to, like, just because I like somebody, you don't. Cool. It's fine. Music for me, I like it, but I find like sometimes I just need the quiet as well, because I need to literally just leave what's in my brain in it. That's why I like, you know, the river and the outside noises.
I always find that funny to me is I listen to music and like I hear it in a way that I feel like sometimes other people don't, because I can remember before going to, I think it was a family member, it's the song actually that I have tattooed, the name, and I was there going, listen to it, just listen to the lyrics, and they're like, that's a nice song, and I'm like, no, can you hear what he is saying? Like, listen to this, it's amazing. And they're like, no, and I was like, oh, you just don't hear it the way that I hear it. Like, it's such a big thing to me that
I
it's
do,
not
yeah,
for
no, when I
everyone.
do, like, I would, if I am struggling to say something, I'll send you a song.
Be like, listen to that there.
Yeah.
Come back to
you know
me.
what I mean? And I've always done it. But like in the car even, I think it's because I'm such an overstimulated person a lot of the time. If the radio's on in the car, because when Owen borrows my car, he'll have the radio, and I'm like, turn it off. I can't have it. So that's what I mean. Sometimes I literally just need nature noises. Because I'm like, I just need quiet for a minute.
Talking radio is one thing.
Yeah. No. Whereas when I'm listening to music like you, I'm actively tuned in. It's not just noise. You know, like I think you remember that from when you used to go to the gym. I had certain songs that I had to have for certain machines. Because I'm like, there's a point in this where I'm like, he's going to get angry now. So I'm getting angry and we're going to do this. I have songs that are set up for everything. Like I had an entire labor playlist because it was like motivational things, you know. But then there's the days where I'm like, where you go out and walk with blaring music. I'm like, I literally just need everything in the world to shut up. And I need to just hear water or birds or wind. I love wind. Or rain. I love when it's like absolutely bucketing outside, but I can just sit up on my window looking at it.
And you can hear it like pattering.
I'm like, this for the rest of my life until I need to eat. You know what I mean? I love it.
I'm good with this.
I think for us as well though, last weekend kind of showed, I suppose as mums, we struggled to be okay with taking that time for ourselves. So we're trying to find quick things, or like with baking, we can do it with the kids. With walking, theoretically, we can do it with the kids. Exercise, we can do it with the kids. But I think taking time to fully step into pre-mom, Chloe and
with
Laura,
our kids,
because I think that was the biggest learning thing for me.
We always say it though. We used to do like spa days and stuff and be like, we need to do this more, and then we never end up doing it more. But it is a huge thing. Like last weekend.
Emma's hen, like literally, I went from being so anxious and nearly talked myself out of going because I was like, I'm going to be away from the boys. What if I don't enjoy it? I have to have a few. I don't have to have a few drinks, but I'm going to have a few drinks. All of these things. Best crack ever.
It was so much fun.
Like, I don't think I have laughed that hard. I worked out my abs from laughing.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Do you know what I mean? It was, even the parts where it was like, like that guy. Those things. Even those parts that like could have tainted it. It was like, I literally, like when he was just being an idiot, I was like, I do not go out often enough. Like, I'm going to enjoy my moment. I'm going to dance over here. I don't even know what I was dancing to.
No, you know what I mean? One song that was played.
I remember Traveling Soldier, just because you were like, Traveling Soldier.
Oh yeah, I didn't know any of the words.
And the rest was like belting it out.
That's not my kind of music at all.
I don't even know. I love that song. I don't even know where that came from though. But like those things, even if you were singing songs I didn't know the words to, I was still just,
you're just dancing and having fun. Like,
and it was such a random group. It wasn't, not that it wasn't people I would choose to hang out with, but wouldn't be, obviously I keep my circle intentionally very, very small. So it won't be people I would have actively gone looking for necessarily. But it was so good to like be able to not think about the boys, not stress, and just have the banter. And if it was too much and I needed quiet time, I could go over to the quieter people. If I wanted louder people and be like, somebody else be as psychotic as I am for 5 minutes, I could do that. When I needed air and just wanted to go out and breathe, you were there to walk out with. You know, it was...
We had some interesting conversations.
But it was just such a good...
It was mixed, like there was
it was just such a good weekend of, even though it was planned and even though there was activities that we probably wouldn't have chosen to do ourselves, we still got to enjoy.
I think weekends like that are needed though, or just time in general.
So needed.
Where you're just with your friends and you switch off from life.
As exhausted as I was from it being late nights and obviously drinking, which I don't do a lot of, I literally came back feeling so refreshed.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I'm switched back on. Like I can actually give more of myself to my boys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I went straight from the hen into going away for the week with my boys, and I was like, I am exhausted. But like that, I felt like a little bit like on a hike.
Yeah,
like,
I was charged.
Oh, it's so great because you had that time to just step away from normal life. You don't have to worry about the little nitty gritty things or whatever drama or whatever is going on in your life. You can just be, you know, and have fun. And like that, like I can remember us just laughing, like, you know, we were just having
I don't even know what we were laughing at.
Like,
you know, I remember the two girls that we spent the most time with at the hen just because they were so similar to us. Like dinner Saturday night. Did we stop laughing?
No, I think that we were playing games on our phone. Like it was just
it was just absolutely. And I think especially...
we didn't care either. We didn't feel judged. We didn't feel anything. We were just being ourselves, you know?
Yeah. And I think as well what I loved about that group was when it did get too much for me and I had to leave and be like, okay, I'm calling it a day. I'm done now. Nobody was like...
What are you doing?
Yeah. Do you know the way you always have like this little bit of stress or whatever when you're going out, especially with people you haven't met and they're going to be like, oh, what a sap, you can't even stay out for a full night. Nobody said anything. Like when you were doing the dares and I was like, lads, not too sober.
Oh, I didn't do any of them.
Not able. Nobody was like, you did for a second. It was kind of like, go on, it'll be funny. And when I was like, no, like adamantly not happening.
Me and Maeve were at the other side of the table and we were like, how to stop it before it gets to us because we are not doing that.
But like you didn't force it. It wasn't, you didn't make me feel bad for feeling uncomfortable. It was like, okay, we'll move to the next. Do you know what I mean? And then when I wanted to leave, as I said, nobody was like, it was actually cute for me because everybody's like, oh, don't go. It wasn't I'm used to being like, oh, you're calling it a night. You be the boring one. Whereas everybody instead was just really, really nice. And I think finding that as well and finding your balance of, okay, this is what I'm capable of giving. This is what I have. But then I need to go because now my social battery is like dead.
Done.
Do you know, see ya. I think that's nice as well. And you kind of know you found your right people when they're okay with you going, okay,
you can do that.
I'm good now. I need to go recharge. I'll see you later. You know, because literally the following morning, me and Emma were messaging again and we were like, okay, this is the next thing that we need to do as a trio for all of us because we need to start taking time out constantly.
We have to. Yeah.
Do you know?
It's not even a question. You have to do these things. Like, you have to. There's no... It just, it makes life long.
I think it makes you a better everything, whatever you are. So if it's a friend, like it makes you a better friend. If you're a partner, it makes you a better partner.
Because I feel like doing things together, like we're always talking, we're always like, me and you were always onto each other, but like we never actually spend time doing things.
No, like we just had...
We do this.
We were even just saying it to Emma.
We don't do anything like outside that, you know? We're
like we know so much about each other individually. But do we actually really know each other? Do you know what I mean? Like, because there's a lot of stuff she's saying, and I'm like, wait, what?
How did that happen?
When did that happen?
Yeah. Who are you?
Really? Have we met? You know, because I think you just become friends, and then it's almost like the surface level.
Yeah.
And like, I know we can go deep on certain things.
But I think they're just standard things that we're used to going like, I need to talk to you about this now. And just listen. Whereas there's a lot of things that we probably don't either. Like, you know?
And like all of those things are what I think leads to you feeling fulfilled and you feeling charged and you feeling happy.
Yeah, I think sometimes the seriousness of life just needs to be taken out of it sometimes.
Definitely.
And just do something like as stupid as it could be, but it could be the most fun and you just need like an hour to just laugh at your friends.
think this is why I actively have decided I just don't want to grow up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
because I've had so many people being like, you're so immature, and I'm like, I know, I choose to be.
Because I want to be.
Yes, and like I even say to Lorgie, like, do you know, because he's at that age now where he's like, oh, when I'm big, can I do this? And I'm like, you can, but enjoy being young.
Yeah. Mhm.
Whereas like I try, obviously there's times where I fail at it, but I try not to take life too seriously
Mhm.
because I'm just like,
You only get one shot of this, like.
yeah, and it gets overwhelming and it gets stressful.
Mhm.
Whereas I'm like, when I peel it back and just go back
Mhm.
to nature, to meditation, to self-healing, to whatever it is, to just going out and being like, I literally felt like an 18-year-old again at the weekend.
Mhm.
I've not been 18 in a long time, but I felt it like it was, and then because those kind of silly songs were coming on from back then.
Yeah.
Like even in the room we were playing all of those, these weren't the songs that came on now, but just so that you know kind of the timeline. Do you know, like when you used to go out and it would be like, I'm a Barbie girl, all those kind of things, or lots of ABBA stuff. Those things. And I'm like, I literally feel like I'm
throwback.
back there. Yeah, and I'm back in just being a Muppet with my close friends, having the laugh, no stress whatsoever.
We get so bogged down though. We get so bogged down. And I know myself, like I'm the biggest culprit of like, I get so overwhelmed. I'm just that kind of person that I get overwhelmed and I get to the point where I just stop doing things like that I find bring me joy and make me happy.
Yeah.
And then you're like, what are you actually doing? Like you're just leaving life go by and you're not doing the little things that...
I think sometimes though it's because as adults, we feel like we have to be so mature and so on point. And I'm like, let's just be kids.
Yeah, let's just have fun.
Let's just be kids. Let's have fun. Let's find that thing, whatever it is, whether it's a 2-minute journaling thing or a 4 or 5 hour night out.
Yeah.
And let's just let go of the stress and let's just chill, recharge and be happy. And then that way we can offer our best selves to everybody else around us. And I think that that's the part I definitely struggle with sometimes is remembering I'm not selfish taking time for myself. I'm actually selfless doing it because then I can give you more of me.
Yeah, I think it's quite hard, especially as moms. Now, I know mine and your situation is quite different because I'm used to being away from my kids because I have to be because of like the lifestyle I live with them. But I think that even when I'm with my kids, like I feel like leaving them for an hour, I feel so bad because I'm like, oh my God, like I should be with them all the time. And I think that that's the mindset that we get into is that we should be there and present. But like leaving them for an hour or leaving them for a random night, it's not going to scare them. Like they're not going to, they need that as much as we need that. You know?
I think my kids probably need it more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because even now, like the oldest is always like, oh, can I have a sleepover at Nana's? And I'm like, yeah, when you're like 18, absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you know, I'm getting there. Getting there. It's taking me a bit longer than other moms, but I'm getting there. You know, like I still needed to leave and go back to them.
Yeah, you see, I think it's hard to explain because I'm used to it, you know? So like me and you are quite different in that sense. You like being around your kids all the time. So do I, obviously. You don't want to leave them. I don't want to leave my kids, but I'm used to it, you know? Whereas to you, you're not used to leaving them or having to leave them as much as I am. Whereas I have to do it every week. You know? I've been doing it for 3 years now.
But as well, I do think I do need to, I think this weekend showed me I do need to do a little bit more. Like even if it's still coming home at night. Yeah. So that I can give them a snuggle again. Whatever. But I do think that
taking
this
a few
weekend,
hours.
This weekend really, really showed me that sometimes I just need Laura time.
We need to plan more girl weekends. Like once a month.
Yeah. So next month.
And then the month after that.
Yeah.
And actually do it because we're really good at going, we'll do this one activity.
I'm shocking for sticking to plans.
And then it never happens.
Yeah. It's usually me, I'm not even going to lie, because I'm just like 2 days before going, I really just don't want. Like that's so much effort. Yeah. And I won't mind. Like we have said spa days. The effort of that is driving there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's all I have to do.
Just
and I'm
sitting.
like, but I have to drive and it's like 45 minutes away. Yeah. I don't want. So it is
so silly, like. Yeah.
But yeah, I do think I need to like actually just stop because, like I feel like I'm going to be talking about Emma's hen up to Emma's wedding, and then her wedding will take over.
But even I felt this week I'm like a little bit more of a buzz, and I'm like, oh, I can do these things again for myself, and like I can go back walking, and like in my head I'm like, oh, I can plan these things, because I feel like for a while I was like, no, I don't want to. But it just takes something like that to be like, I feel great now again.
Oh, for sure.
I can do all these things.
Now I have been better than you.
Yeah.
At like the self-healing and all of that. But like I feel like I was almost doing it because I knew I needed to. Yeah. Whereas now I'm like, I want to do it again. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know? Yeah. I think everybody does, as we've said, need to stop every now and again, however long, and just step back and go, I need to recharge myself. and then come back. And it's little things, like it's
I'm
not
on my comeback.
yeah, but like it is little
Yeah.
things, like, and it's not things that are going to okay, we're talking about spa days, they cost a lot of money. It doesn't have to be.
No.
It can be, for me, standing outside listening to the water.
Yeah.
It can be for you
Just going for a
blaring
walk.
music and going
Yeah.
for a walk. It can be such a small thing, but I think we need to all find that thing and remind ourselves actively to actually do it.
I think it's something that we take for granted, because I don't think I realized like how overwhelmed and everything I was until I stepped back and I was like, I haven't even gone for a walk in like a month. Like I haven't actually put on my headphones and gone for a walk. Why? I have no reasoning as to why. I think I just got in my head so much that I was like, I can't do these things anymore. But you can.
Yeah.
And you're the only person that's stopping yourself. And you know that by doing something as little as going for a walk, for me, is going to make me feel 10 times better. So why not do it?
Yeah. Or as well, actively going. I know social media isn't great. Like, our life is social media. But for me, I'm like, okay, these are my days that I have to do stuff. I'm going to get them out early, and then I'm knocked off, so I can't go back on it anyway.
Just getting a routine. I think a routine is a huge thing, because I feel like all the things that we want to do, like with the journaling, meditation, like that, it can feel very overwhelming when you're looking at it as a whole. Whereas if you take it step by step and be like, this morning I'm going to get up, I'm going to do 5 minutes. And then you have it done. And then it becomes part of normal life. But I think when you stand back and look at things, being like, oh, tonight I need to do this, and tomorrow I need to do this, and it just becomes so overwhelming that you're like, don't actually want to do any of that. And then you don't end up doing it. And if you're anything like me, you're a month or 6 weeks later and you're like, oh, why didn't I do any of that? Because now I need to start back. No, but you can.
Yeah.
But then you just feel worse nearly, because you're like, I could have, but I chose not to.
I think also as well, taking the pressure away from it though.
Yeah.
If you miss a day,
So what? Yeah.
Cool. There was a reason for
Yeah.
it. You know, let's not worry about that. That can be tomorrow's problem.
Yeah.
You know, and then just allowing yourself to do it if and when it feels right without pressure makes it easier. So like if you're going into just the journaling, for example, and going, I have to write a paragraph and I have to do it every night. You don't.
No.
You don't. Do one sentence tonight. If there's one thing irritating you, write it down. It's gone. And then build up. Do you know what I mean? Because there is nights I could write 5 or 6 pages, and then like the last few nights it's been 3 sentences I think I've managed to do. Like, I'm good. I'm sleeping like a baby. Well, I'm not. My child is teething. But other than that, I would be sleeping like a baby. Do you know what I mean?
If you had the choice.
Yeah. Let us know down in the comments, what are the little things that help you feel happy, content, or recharged as a whole. And don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one.
Bye.